From the capital of Tennessee and of country music, for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. Dory Jackson now to return it. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Ready?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
They've got a man in motion. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Offense up to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Mustang 19. Ready? 6, 18, rattle. 18, rattle. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He doesn't hold it up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here.
60. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Ready?
Richardson on 3rd. Buying some time right. That's the line. He's going to run for it. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
They kick the running back in motion. First down throw here from Richardson. Brought in by Burks. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Ready? Break. Ready?
Send the tight end in motion.
Hot 70. Hot.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. This is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19. Here we go.
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion.
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. The surprise does not pay off as they're turned away on that fake, Brock. A few points left out there potentially as they turn it over on downs.
7-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready,
First carry here for Tony Pollard. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Award that tackle to the effort of... Latu.
Brings up second.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
come on, ready,
First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
ready,
What's going to throw here on 3rd? He finds Njoku, complete. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
ready,
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
go, 6, go,
Ward off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Cougar 19,
Shotgun snap out of Ward. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, trap 60, trap 60, 19 Lion. Ready,
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Big gain downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skips down inside the 35-yard line. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He's brought down at the 31. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd
1 quarter
and
down
7.
in this all-AFC South contest. 7-0 is our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinals.
Taylor again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Seven Pirates, go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And the Titans pick it up. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
And look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Okay, ready?
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
68.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Ready, set.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 by.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
Hey, let's go. Cowboy 80.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They're going play action. That one's complete, right side. And they bring him down around the 34.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
70 Timberwolves.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So rather than try a tough 51-yarder, they're going for it on 4th down.
Go! 70 Lions. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
They're going to try to throw for it. Headed out right. That is on 2-minute warning. 1:56 left to go before we take a break. More from Nissan Stadium coming up.
Ready?
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
68 comeback team. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Lightning, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Back to the air, it's Richardson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
3rd and long for him here. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. The Titans with Chimere DK deep to return. Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Come on. 6, 18. Rap 18. Pioneer.
Ward now. Called in by Njoku, left side. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
19,
From the gun, it's Ward. Rolling left, buying some time. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Air it out on 3rd. Taking a shot deep here. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Javarius Ward picks it off. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did. You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Ready?
Putting a receiver in motion. The give here on 2nd. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Titans sending out some nickel coverage here. 3rd down.
19 Lions. Press on 80. Ready?
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Well, they had the look. Certainly did a shot away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completed to his running back. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout. Second and 3 now. Back to throw it. Wheeled it by Njoku. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
Okay,
one last play before the break.
Here we go. Set.
One final shot before the half. Space past the 35. Get some space around midfield. He takes it down to the 33. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. 25 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Let's go.
Going to the ground again on throws. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up second and 10.
Ward in the pistol. Buys time, rolling right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he can do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19.
Gonna throw this one. Ward. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Come on.
Second and 10 now. Ward. And he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans grow the lead coming out of halftime. David Njoku, the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Jackson now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Colts take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10.
19 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60.
Slot man's in motion right.
Ready,
Richardson now on first and 10. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Cougar 19. Go.
Line up the design keeper. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
The Titans in the nickel for third down.
Panther left tail. Dragon 60. Warrior 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's fourth down.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
Gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First down throw here for Ward. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
It's his running back. Along the right sideline, there's space. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 20-zip lead. Here's Sly to try the point after. Extra point sails through good. And the Titans stretch their lead to 21.
Titans 21. Colts nothing.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Starting this drive with a design run. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
Let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Design quarterback run here. A lateral goes haywire. Fumble. And the fumble recovery is made. They pick up a yard. Still need one more, though. Third down coming up. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
First down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
hot 70.
This time it's a passing play. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Come on. Hey. Back to 60. Back to...
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Second and 10. Again, it's Richardson. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
That one nabbed by Warren. He'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll throw again, Richardson. And he's dropped and got there for the sack. And that brings us to the end of this third quarter. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Colts who have the football. Given the score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Running back sent in motion. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Man in motion, out of the slot.
Hot 70, hot 70. 19 Lions.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. Desperation time here. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Let's go now. Ready.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Another carry for him. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A 6-yard gain on the play. And the Titans have a first.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. one. He's up and good from slot. And the Titans grow their lead yet again.
Colts, nothing.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Jackson now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams and a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. And you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Pierce coming in motion left. Richardson on third. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Yeah, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
Check smash, Hook Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. And finds Burks, complete. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Let's go. Viking 18.
They'll run here on first down. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Ready. 60 Bison. Cup 19. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Throwing the out route complete. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All set to go now from the 35.
Buffalo 18. Viking 18.
Going now on first down. Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be second down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But that defense will fly around making the play.
Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball. Kate, hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And he's able to fight this down to the 2. That's 8 yards on that run, and now it's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans nearing their second win of the campaign. Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Let's go now. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Quickly gets this one into the hands of Ridley. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Ready, ready.
On 4th down, Ward. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Titans continue piling it on here in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Jackson now to return it. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Going wide receiver run to start this series. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game. He just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
Here's a design run. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
And a Colts 1st down.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Hurt. 60, Panther 11, Panther. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Completed to his running back. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Colts putting up points in a game decided. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Titans are able to cover up the kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's
I guess.
called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
So this winds up a win for the Titans.